Safari is probably the most commonly used app on the iPad. It's the Apple standard browser for navigating the internet. There are other browsers like Chrome. Safari is the Apple one. I'm going to pay a bit of attention to the menu bar at the top of the Safari page and look at what's there. First big window is the search box, which also is the address box. So in this case, we've done a search for tiger and it's searching Google, which we'll talk about more in settings later. And so when we tap a search, it goes to that website, and the address that you see at the top here is where we are looking at the moment. But if you tap the address, you'll often see an extended detail of the address. In this case, it's the top level of Tiger Airlines, and so it doesn't go any further. We'll tap away. So that address bar is also the search box. The action button, as the arrow on it indicates, is to send what's over on the screen at the moment somewhere to another application. In this case, it'll be a website. So we'll tap there. So these are the applications to which you can send this page about the frogs, to Gmail, reminders, notes, etc. A long list of applications, and there's another list down here. One of the most important ones, or two of the most important ones down here, are you can add a bookmark and you can add to the reading list. And then the one that I'm going to demonstrate now is add to home screen. So if this is an interest of yours and you want to go back to this website quite often, you can now click that button, add to home screen, and then click add, and then you'll have the icon for that website on your iPad, one of your home screens. And that's very useful for regular pages that you want to go back to and look at. And you can remove that later if you wish to. Now from the action button, I'll add this to the reading list, which is quite a useful thing to do. And in a moment, we'll see what happens to that. I'll also add to bookmarks. Bookmarks is a organized way of storing possibly lots and lots of web pages. So I'll just click that. I'm in the folder here called favorites. So I'll just click save, and we'll see in a moment what's happened to that. Next is the tabs. The tabs, if you tap that, it shows you all the open windows on your current version of Safari, and you can tap on any one of them and go straight to that page. If you're looking at different sites, organizing a trip, for example, you can use the tab button here to quickly jump between the windows that are currently open. The plus button here means you can open a new tab. Now we'll go and look at, over here is the little book icon, and that includes bookmarks and the reading list. So we'll tap there, and we can now see two lists that I'm interested in. One is the reading list with the spectacles, the other is the bookmarks, and you get a different view. First of all, looking at the reading list is a very simple list of saved sites. And it's best to keep that fairly short. So there's the Australian Museum one that we added to a little while ago, and these are others that I've saved previously. Keep this list short if you use it, and you can delete saved bookmarks like this. Swipe to the left on any Apple list, swipe left, you can see delete, and I can delete that one there, and I can remove another one down here, and I can keep the list fairly short. The bookmarks list allows you to have a much more detailed list, and remember I put this in the favorites folder. I put the frog page, so I'll open up the favorites page, and there's the frog page that I saved a little while ago. To get rid of this menu here, which shows your saved pages, you tap the icon again so the highlighting disappears. You can change the settings for your version of Safari, and you do that by going to settings. So I'll go back to the home page, find the settings section here, and then on the basic page, the first page, I'll scroll down until we find Safari here. And now we're looking at the settings for Safari. You don't have to look at these or adjust these. You can just leave them in their default setting, but you can change the way Safari operates. One of the things you can change if you wanted to is that here the search button is ticked for Google. You can alternatively use Yahoo or Bing or DuckDuckGo, but most people probably leave it on Google. So you can look at the various settings here and alter some of these to add slight features which might improve the way you enjoy using Safari.